Plaintiff Kelly Green says after she rented an apartment with the defendant, Kelly tried to get her hired at one of Kelly's 2 jobs. However, after the defendant was rejected because of her appearance, she stopped talking to Kelly, and Kelly's suing for rent and electric bills. Defendant Hannah Lawrence says after she and Kelly moved in together, she discovered Kelly's room was infested with bed bugs. Hannah claims even after the exterminator came, the bed bugs returned, and she's countersuing for the exterminator bill and cable equipment.
Start with you.
I met Hannah in 2011 through mutual friends and partying. We hit it off really good. We got along really well, and we both needed a place to live at the time, so we decided to move in together. We signed a lease together in July of 2012, a 10-month lease, and agreed to split the rent and electricity.
How much was the rent?
The rent was $742 a month. Things started going bad between me and Hannah after I got hired on to my 2 new jobs. After I could not get her hired onto those 2 jobs, they had very high appearance standards, and she just didn't meet the requirements. So I think she started getting envious after that.
What did they say was wrong with her appearance?
Well, I'm a go-go dancer, and I mean, I don't make the rules or I don't decide who gets hired there. They just said she wasn't the look that they were looking for.
Did they tell you that?
No.
All right, so as a result, she became jealous of you?
Yes, she started being short with me. She didn't want to hang out with me anymore, and things just went downhill.
Did you ever ask
there.
her, why are you doing this? Why did you switch up on me?
No, I mean, I didn't.
Right.
I didn't really.
Okay, let me hear from you, ma'am, on the background. Then we'll get to the rent you're suing about.
Like Kelly said, we moved in together signed a lease in July. Shortly after that, she got bed bugs. The apartment was disgusting. I couldn't.
Were you living there when the bed bugs came to the location?
Yes.
Well, how are you blaming
I
it
didn't
on
have
her?
bed bugs in my room. The exterminator could not find bed bugs.
How do you know they were only in hers?
Because her bed was infested and she had to throw it out.
And you didn't have any?
No, my bed and
Oh,
my
okay, so you never got any?
No.
So why are you mentioning it? If you weren't affected by them, what's the deal?
Because I didn't want to live there with it being
you
nasty.
were living there, and you didn't get them.
Right,
So
but
then
I
what's the
didn't
problem?
want to get them. I didn't want to live
How
in a house.
long did you live there while she had them?
Just for a couple weeks until the exterminator
So she
came.
had them a couple of weeks, and you never got them.
No, and then they came back because I have photos.
And you
of
never
bed
got
bugs.
them when they came back.
I mean, I got bit, but I did not have them in my room.
Bit where?
On
Where
my
were you at?
I don't know, on the couch.
Could have been in your room.
No.
Why?
The exterminator told me that I did not have bed bugs in my room.
Let me go to her, ma'am. First of all, did you have exclusive rights to bed bugs in your home?
No, Your Honor.
Because I've never heard of such a thing.
No,
From
Your
what
Honor.
I've heard, if they're in one bedroom or in the couch, like you suggested, you may have been bitten.
No, but my room was not infested.
Plaintiff Kelly Green rented an apartment with the defendant, and she claims after she tried to get the defendant a job, Kelly's employer wouldn't hire her because her appearance wasn't up to their standards.
What's the rent for, ma'am?
I came home and all of her things were out of the apartment.
When?
Early December.
Mm-hmm.
I texted her and let her know she was still responsible for the
No, did
remainder
you
of
ask
the
her
rent.
why she had moved?
No, there was no answer to why. I did ask her, and I still to this day don't know why she moved. She never gave me
You've never been told why she moved and broke the lease?
answer. No.
Pardon me?
Not the real answer.
A fake answer. Tell me the fake answer you got.
I guess I didn't get an answer at all. I still to this day don't know why she moved out. Why did you move out?
Because it was disgusting.
Okay. Well, I have the text where I texted her and let her know she was still responsible, and she responded and said she would pay me the remainder of the rent when she got her income tax.
Let's see it. You went for the income tax game, huh? All right, and ma'am, what do you say to agreeing to pay? I'll get my income tax return at the end of the month. Ma'am?
She had someone move in after that.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that she had someone move in, and I was told at our apartment that by our leasing office.
So why did you agree to pay?
Why did I agree to pay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I had moved out and my name was on the lease.
Okay, so what's your defense today if you agreed to pay?
She had someone else move in.
No, but you agreed to pay, whatever the circumstance.
No.
You didn't agree to pay?
I did agree to pay, but once you have someone else move in.
After you moved out, didn't you agree to pay her?
Yes.
Let's get to your electric bills, ma'am. How does she owe you? Is that part of this agreement?
I did not.
Or it doesn't specify?
It's not in there.
Does it say rent? You read the part, and if any of it specifies rent, read it to me.
I said, I'm going to pay the full amount. If you don't pay after, we will go to court and you're going to end up owing me the rent anyways. And she said, so it would be $370 for 3 months is what you'll end up paying in the end, which, because I won't have it until I get my income tax, so I'd rather just pay it all together in once. And I said, yeah, but if you don't want to end up paying me, I would give Lisa, which is my property owner, the money before it's too late.
Okay, so she said she would pay, but there was no specific amount.
No.
Okay.
I said rent for 3 months. When I told her that, at the time, I thought it was for 3 months. I later found out my rent was...
3 months would be what?
I later found out it was actually
I'm not later found out. You agreed to 3 months. Now, I can't help it because you can't count. Now, what is the 3 months? The rent, her share of the rent was how much, ma'am?
Her share of the rent was $1,855.
Per month, how much did she pay, ma'am?
$742.
Her share was $742 per month. All right, multiply that by 3.
No, my share is $370.
That's what I thought, ma'am. You told me the total amount was $742. Now you're saying, pardon?
I'm sorry, I didn't
ask her share. Poor things. Oh, Lord. We're having a hard time getting the facts out of you guys. It seems like you're a little confused. That's the best way to put it, confused. Let's try this again. How much was her share of the rent per month?
$370.
All right, $370?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, 3 times $370.
$1,110.
$1,110. Now, ma'am, you tell me about the exterminator bill and the cable equipment. How does she owe you for that?
I didn't have bed bugs, so I don't owe for the exterminator bill. I did help pay because we both were in the apartment and I felt like I should help pay. The cable, it's not a cable bill.
Well, hold on, ma'am. How are you now suing for something that you felt you should help pay?
Because it was our apartment. I couldn't.
But you just said you believed you should help pay. But now you're suing her for it. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead with you guys. $1,110 is your judgment. Yours is dismissed. Have a good day. My goodness. A mind is a terrible thing to waste every day.
There wasn't a relationship after she moved out.
Exactly.
And that's the way it's going to stay.
Did you co-sign on a car for someone and now he or she won't pay the car note? If you don't know what to do in this situation, ask me about it on my website, askjudgemathis.com.